Hi everyone, Simon here with a review of Hidden Through Time. Hidden Through Time is Where's Wally, the Do-Delicious game. And it's available for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. It's a PlayStation 4 version you see on your screens. This game is interesting because it gives you a campaign for you to go through, and it's just a hidden object game where you need to find all of the different things that are on the bottom of the screen. But what the campaign does is it presents to you hundreds of different objects that you can layer upon themselves, so that you can then afterwards go and make some of the meanest, harshest hidden object find the person levels that you can make and upload them onto the world and annoy the hell out of everyone else. That's my experience of Hidden Through Time anyway. It is really a very, very simple premise, but it's beautifully designed with all of the hand-drawn art that's on there. What's really interesting is that hidden object games in general, and like the Where's Wally stuff, are very static. But with Hidden Through Time, you can have things like dinosaurs that will walk in a certain pattern, people that will be mining or cooking or sleeping or doing different things. And what I loved about the way how the campaign kind of evolved over each and every level was that each period of time that you went to started off with a very simple map that kind of goes, look at what we've got here, people. And quite often it would be like, find the object that shouldn't be in this time period. And there's like an Egyptian mummy in the future. And you'd be able to find that quite easily. Then the next level, it would then bring out like the ability where the level designer has added layers onto things, and it will go exponentially until you get an absolutely gigantic map that's like 9 TV screens wide, and you can zoom in and out and kind of see things at a glance, but you'll need to zoom right into that 9 screen detail, if not beyond, and scour all of the things to find all of the different objects that are down at the bottom. Some of them will come with hints. You can make those hints up yourself in the level editor as well, so you can be as cryptic or as funny as you like. I've quite enjoyed with the online levels people trying to type things in English or trying to cipher out Russian and Japanese and things like that. But you take them as you find them in Hidden Through Time, and that's part of the fun. But where this all comes alive is that once you've then completed this campaign level, you have one of the most powerful and simple to pull together level editors that I've come across in gaming for quite a while. Just to kind of give you a sense of how deep you can go if you want to. You could place an object on the roof of a building and you'd find that object. You can then click on the roof and that will then have a 2-story building underneath potentially. You could have an object on any of those stories and that could be clickable and you could find that. Or it could be that underneath that there's a pot and then inside the pot is an object. So you can go like 4 or 5 layers deep if you really wanted to. And quite often a lot of people, it kind of alludes to sometimes that in the story mode, but it doesn't like really harbour it home because it doesn't want to annoy you. But some people really love a hardcore puzzle, and what they've done is they've gone that online and kind of made it really, really difficult, or like 100 dinosaurs, but one has got like a slightly weird hat on, and you've got to try and find the hat. There's lots of puzzles like that, but some people are making some really great stuff on there. And although I haven't had time to sit and build out like massive levels, I've really enjoyed making smaller like single screen levels where I can really detail it up with plants and trees and maybe put in a building that's behind some of the trees, and then when you click on that it opens a door and there's a dog or something like that and you need to try and find the dog in the houses. That's where I kind of find my balance with the game, but some people have made sprawling epics. There's quite a lot of people that have just put 5 objects on the screen because some of the trophies are like complete 100 user levels or something like that. And so people are just like, click that, done. But what's really good with the online system is that levels are rated. And they're rated not just by size, but also on completion rate, as well as thumbs up and thumbs down rate. So you can find between those filters ones that are going to be quite quick to do but well liked, but also have like a relatively high percentage of clearance. Because some people, although you need to validate the level to get it online, some people have made it like really, really difficult, and they'll filter to the bottom of the pile because they've got like a 2% completion rate. So it doesn't matter if people are just thumbing stuff up, it drops to the bottom of the pile. So I really appreciate the versatility and robustness of that level search feature, as well as the level editor. And that's going to be where you spend most of your time with Hidden Through Time. So if you feel like you want to create stuff and make the rest of the world enrage, here's a good place to do it. If you just want to go and play Hidden Object, the Doodle version, here is where you can also come as well, because the length of the game is going to go far and wide for the amount of people that pick this up. When I was playing it on the first few weeks of launch, there was already thousands and thousands of levels that were available on there. And I'm not sure if it's cross-platform, but if it isn't, there's still thousands per platform, so I don't see you running out of content for the game anytime soon. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. A written review will be over on higherplayinggames.com, and until then, maybe you'll be able to find me in the YouTube algorithm at some point in time, because I seem to be hidden there. So if you fancy it, give us a share as well. Cheers all, bye. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a collection of media projects ran by me. If you like what you see and want to find out more, visit patreon.com/higherplane-network. Your support can make so much more possible, be that a like, a comment, a share, or a pledge. Thanks for watching.